Hello friends, hope you're all doing good. So today I'm introducing my new book, which is Driving Theory for Belgium Made Simple. And if you go to amazon.nl or amazon.de or amazon.fr, and if you search for Driving Theory for Belgium Made Simple or my name Anjum Pasha, you will be able to find the book right on the top list. So as you can see, I just launched this book very recently, a week back, and I have already can see that this book is already number 2 in how to learn the riding a car. So I have put quite some good content here. The idea of the book was to make it as simple as possible, to explain the concepts as simple as possible. And let me quickly show you what is inside the book so we can see. As you can see, I have included 7 chapters here. So introduction to the traffic boards, where I talk about the general rules, what are the different type of boards, how can you differentiate between one board and the other board. So when you have a question in the exam, it becomes very easy for you to say, okay, this is what this board is and this should be the answer. Then we talk about the priorities, like how the hierarchy of priority is. For example, the policeman and the traffic signs and the traffic lights, what should you focus on, so you don't get confused when you are asked a question. And then we talk about cross points, like what are cross points, what are maneuvers, what is turning left, right, who gets the priority, how should it be performed, what are roundabouts, like how do you enter a roundabout, exit a roundabout. So, and then we move on to content on road users, and then public road. For example, in road users we talk about pedestrians and cyclists and buses, and public road we differentiate different types of public road. We What is a verge, etc. What is a for example, what is a hardened part of the road where you can park on the road, and private roads. And then we talk about speed and overtaking rules. What should be the speed in built-up area, outside built-up area, there are speed in Brussels, and speed limit in special places like for example, zone 30, bicycle street, and so on. And how do you perform overtaking, and what are the prohibitions for overtaking. And then waiting and parking, for example, the 6th chapter, where we talk about where is parking and waiting allowed, where is it prohibited, where is parking prohibited and waiting allowed. And finally, we talk about the technical content. It's all about your vehicle. You will see terms like MAW, MGW, the light motor vehicle, about alcohol and drug tests. And finally, we have content in this chapter on violation and offenses, list of third grade offenses, and accidents, traffic, and then yeah, we all the like. Let me now quickly show you some of the content that I have highlighted. So as you can see, every chapter has a traffic board summary where I explain what the traffic boards are that we have discussed in those chapters. So this is for every chapter. All chapters also contain, as you can see, practice questions. So I have included scenarios here with some questions to make the understanding of the concepts that we have learned in this lesson more concrete. And if we scroll down, then we have answers to these questions. Not just the answers, but I'm also doing an explanation on why a certain answer is correct and why certain answer is wrong. So this is for all the chapters. And I have tried to edit all the photos myself to make concepts clear. Like here, I'm trying to show where bicycles should be parked when there is a red light. I have included some text here on the video that explains it. As you can see, I've also made this traffic sign a little brighter, edited this so that it becomes more clear. And some other things like quickly, yeah, again, this, as you can see, this priority sign here, which is, I've kind of edited this to make it more brighter, more clear. And I have explained things like everything, most of the things which are difficult with some illustrations. As you can see, I have made an illustration here to explain how to turn left in case there are road signs and in case there are no road signs. Another photo where I have edited to show what this person is wearing. He's the crossing guard, and then what is he carrying? So this is a C3 prohibition sign, which he will use when the procession is crossing the road. Also, again, you see I have edited these photos to explain a railway difference in level crossings with a barrier, without a barrier. So you can see this is clearly an edited photo to make the traffic sign more clear. Again, here the same thing. I've included some pictures to make things much more clear. Like in this case, it's a of Belgium map, and then I have shown what is the speed limit in a built-up area in the Dutch-speaking Flanders, in the French-speaking Wallonia, and then in the Brussels. Another example where I have edited photo to explain concepts on the exit lane. A quick illustration here I have created to explain the stopping distance, reaction time. So I have explained this where suddenly the driver sees a dog, he's riding at 70 kilometers. Before he realizes he's still riding at 70 kilometers, but he has already covered some distance, and then he applies brake here till here the car comes to a full stop. So you see, and then I have explained the 4 level of offenses. So you see, it's a complete book, and I would appreciate if you could go have a look at this website. As I just mentioned, this is the top 2 in learning cars. As you can see, I have opening this page here, so it's at number 2. So yeah, if you have any questions, you can always post those questions in the comments and I will try to answer. So good luck with your exams and enjoy reading this book.